Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for Cancer for the sign of January. Clear. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Cancerian. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. Don't stretch it to fit. Check out your other sign placements as well. This will make a little over half of the signs done right now. I will get the rest done hopefully within the week for you guys. But yeah, check out those other placements. If you don't know what those are, go to a website such as astro.com, plug in your birth information, and a chart will be generated for you. Also, just check out any reading that resonates with you. If you're drawn to it, there's probably a message in there for you. All right, what's going on with my Cancers for January? Jesus, the cards are... It's either the cards are being funky or I'm being funky today. Maybe a little bit of both. Oh, all right. So you have the 4th house and the Cancer card coming out, Cancer. And so the 4th house is ruled by Cancer, right? This is the home. This is the family. I'm feeling very much a lot of stuff going on for you guys right now. Around your family life, around your foundation, around your sense of security. What makes you feel secure? What makes you feel stable? That's sort of like what you're asking and what you're looking at right now. And it's a lot of childhood stuff going on for you guys. A lot of healing around childhood, around motherhood or issues like mother healing I'm feeling coming through. But it's just a lot of like really going back to your roots and looking at the situations that formed you, right? The belief systems, all of the different things, like who you were conditioned to be. I'm also feeling like ancestral healing going on for you guys. A lot of those energies. But really like a coming back. I almost feel like some of you guys too, it's sort of like you took a trip back home or something like that. Whether this was something that happened over the holidays for you guys, if you went home for the holidays, or something is calling you back home. For some of you, maybe it's like a family member is not in the best of health and you're being called back home to them is something that I'm feeling, or just a lot of stuff going on with that. And you guys really, it just, as you're taking this journey, really starting to realize and understand some things and to have some healing around issues involving your home, involving your childhood, involving your upbringing, and just a lot of feeling and emotion going into that. On the bottom of the deck here we have Saturn return age. So it's like really seeing how much you've grown, seeing the places where you still want to grow, and really understanding sort of like why it is that it's like, why am I the way that I am, is sort of kind of the energy that I'm feeling. It's weird how the cards are falling out today, huh? And then we have the fire element coming out, desire. And that's coming out with the moon soul card. And so this is like you really getting in touch with your soul as well. Your soul and your intuition and what it is that you really want out of life, right? It's like it's sort of like you're seeing what you had. You're seeing what was. But you're really wanting to move forward into like what is to be, right? You're really feeling that it's sort of like the fire's been lit in your soul is kind of the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling with this triangle too, right? Which is the element, represents the element of fire. But just looking at the symbol right now, the mind, body, spirit connection. And you really understanding and honoring that more. And just like where, I don't know what, there's a lot of significance to the triangle. I mean, maybe somebody who's watching this, like you've been seeing triangles or connecting with that energy, or I don't know what it is, but there's something, but you realize a triangle has 3 equal sides. So it's really about coming into balance in all of those aspects with yourself. And I feel like that spirit aspect for you guys is really being highlighted right now. Like you're really looking into the depths of your soul and seeing like what is it that I want? Right? What is it that I want? What is it that has stood in my way? And how now am I ready to move past that, right? Am I ready to heal some of these issues from my childhood, from my earlier years, right? Am I ready to move beyond that now into something new? Yeah, a lot of highly intuitive energy. You guys are a very intuitive sign. And so really tapping into that side of your nature. And then we have the 11th house friends coming out. All right, interesting. With the Pisces card on the bottom of the deck. And so let's read a little more into this. Yeah, into this friends energy. Clear. What is this 11th house card about? For Cancer. What is this 11th house card about? Okay, we have the High Priestess. So this is mystery, right? Intuition again. The High Priestess is our higher self. And the Fool, right? There's that new beginning, that fresh start, you wanting to move forward. And so I'm feeling like there's a lot of energy going on for you guys as well around your friendships and your connections. And really, places where maybe you didn't understand things. I feel like there were maybe miscommunications that happened with people. There are some friendships that are ending. There are some that are just really being transformed and getting a fresh start because you're understanding things that you possibly didn't understand. Like I said, it's almost like miscommunication or misperceptions that were causing issues, and those sort of being healed. Indecision, right? We have the Two of Pentacles, which is weighing. I'm feeling it as like weighing decisions right now. And then there's healing around that. There's trust and vulnerability. It's like situations where maybe you just weren't connecting with your friendships. For some of you guys too, this could be like if you're going home, this could be like old friends that you're reconnecting with or that you're sort of like healing energy with. And it's giving you a deeper layer of insight as well. It's like really like completing some huge cycles right now. But it's like this, yeah, this healing energy around. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. We have the Sun and the Page of Wands. Interesting. So a lot of really beautiful energy here, a lot of really healing energy, a lot of really, it's like that fire card energy, right? With the Page of Wands here and the Sun. And so it's like where there was indecision before, I'm feeling like there's a new level of trust that's developed as a result of some sort of conversation, some sort of understanding, possibly just an understanding that you had within yourself that really allows you to be victorious and to really experience a whole new sense of growth and vitality and fulfillment in your friendships and in your relationships. Yeah, so that's really beautiful energy for you guys. Clear. Let's get some more on this this Roots card here. Let's get some more on this the 4th house. We have the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah. And so it's like this energy of, so the 3 of Wands is like waiting for our ships to come in, right? It's like waiting. There's something that you were wanting, something that you were waiting for, and you fought really hard for it, right? There may have been a lot of people who disagreed with you. There may have been a lot of people who didn't see eye to eye or who didn't believe that you, like they didn't agree with your decisions. They didn't agree with what it is that you wanted or what it was that you were wanting to create. I feel this energy of waiting too. It's like fighting people off while you were waiting for something. Defending your position almost. And so now like the wheel is turning, right? The wheel is turning. Something is happening in your favor, and it's related to collaboration. It's related to coming together. And so this could be someone that you were wanting to create or collaborate with. Let's get some more on the 3 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords and the Judgment card here. And so it's like really being stuck in your head about something, feeling sort of trapped in a situation, and getting some clarity on that allows you to sort of move forward. What is this? Tell me more about. Some sort of offer, some sort of communication. That somebody's willing to put in some work. And there is victory and success on the other side of that. So this is interesting. And so this all has to do, this is also having to do with the, we were asking about the 4th house card, which is about the roots, which is about the foundation. And so I feel like this is possibly another possibility for what this foundation is all about. And this foundation for you it was sort of like, you were wanting to build something. You were wanting to build something. You were wanting to create something. I'm feeling almost like you were wanting to build and create something with another person. And possibly a person that there was a lot of conflict with, or that other people did not see as somebody that was helpful or beneficial for you to have in your life, maybe even. And then it's like somewhere along the way, this wheel of fortune, this energy comes in that moves you out of this stuck energy. And this collaboration piece, I almost feel like you realizing that you can collaborate with your higher self. Like, you don't necessarily need that person. You don't necessarily need that person. So it's like you were stuck in waiting mode. And then some sort of this realization as you reconnected with your soul happened. And you realized that, like, this card, like, she can set herself free anytime she wants. She just doesn't realize that she can, right? As soon as she realizes that she can, all of a sudden, she can move toward this energy. And so it's like this offer, this communication could have been from your own self. And then it's like you're looking at and reviewing all of the effort and all of the time that you've put into a situation, to a desire, to a hope. And then you're moving triumphantly forward. Tell me a little bit more about this. On your own, yeah. The Hermit card. On your own, you've had an awakening. You've had a spiritual awakening. You've realized what it is that you have within yourself. And there's sort of like a leveling up here as you move forward on your own, right? You don't have to fight anymore. You're not in that energy anymore. You're in a whole new balanced energy. And so this is you building and creating that security for yourself, right? That stable foundation for yourself. And not needing that from anybody else. And then, yeah, we have the end of a painful cycle on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Swords. And this is especially a cycle that has to do with the mind, right? The deception and trickery of the mind. And for some of you, this is where a romantic connection was concerned. Ooh. I like this. We got these 3 cards together underneath the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So that's beautiful energy right there, you guys. That's like there's a lot of beauty and possibly like a really fortuitous, passionate relationship for some of you guys coming as you end this cycle. Right? As you get completely honest with yourself, if you see situations completely for what they were, right? And then you are willing to move through those, and you come to this place of being really confident and secure on your own, of really knowing what it is that your soul wants, needs, and desires. And the fact that you have everything it takes within you to fulfill those needs and desires of your soul. And as you come to that place, right, shining that light within, and you have that spiritual awakening, then all of a sudden that elevates you into a whole new cycle. So let's get some guidance from the Moonology cards to close here. Clear. Guidance for Cancer for January. What is the guidance for Cancer? And so we have, am I feeling that? We'll take it. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus, right? And we do have Mars moving into Taurus right now. Mars actually just entered Taurus today as I'm doing this reading. And so this is that energy of being really driven, understanding that you have within you everything that it takes to achieve what it is that you want to create, right? This is that firm, solid foundation. But in order to do that, you have to take, it's like you're ready to take those practical steps towards your own happiness is what I'm feeling like. And make the adjustments that are required in order to get there. You've made a major adjustment, right? It's like a huge shift in energy has happened as you're really allowing yourself to release the past, to let go of whatever it is that needs to be let go of. And as you do that, as you release the past, this fire is ignited within your soul, and you attract with this friends card, right? Also, you attract in a whole new network of friends, right? It's like you attract your soul tribe starts coming in for you, starts being attracted to you. And that makes perfect sense when we see like this energy here, right? Yeah, I like that. On the bottom of the deck, we have step outside of your comfort zone, North Node, moving more towards what is true and what is real for you, moving out of the old energy and into this fresh new energy, into this fresh new cycle, right? Forward moving energy. And then we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation, but this is also with that energy of Aquarius. This is the initiating energy, right? New moons are about intentions. They're about starting something new. And the Aquarius energy is all about being true to us. It's all about speaking our truth as well. And so it's like you really learning how to speak your truth, but how to do that in a way that is loving, right? And you guys are very loving. You're a very nurturing sign, right? So it's like understanding how to be, like you can be who you truly are, but at the same time, you can be honest and authentic, and you don't have to cater to anybody else. You can tell it like it is, right? That's in a very Aquarius type energy, is telling it like it is. And so really learning how to do that, but how to do that with love is what I'm feeling very much for you guys. And then prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. And so you went from the full moon in Taurus, right? Full moons are about releasing, to the new moon in Taurus, which is all about building and creating. And so there's a lot of, with these Taurus cards, this is a lot of energy of abundance, bringing abundance into your life, which is really beautiful. But notice it says prosperity lies ahead. It doesn't lie behind, it lies ahead. And so everything that you want is in the new. Everything that you want is in the now, right? And in what you're creating. It's in the what is, not in the what was. And so really releasing what was so that you can step fully into what is a heavy energy that I'm feeling for you guys right now. It's like you've been holding on to something for a really, really long time. It gave you a sense of security. It gave you a sense of stability. It gave you a sense of, like, you felt like it was something near and dear to your soul. And it was really hard because there was that attachment there. You wanted it. You wanted to nurture it. You wanted it to grow. And you may have been the only person trying to nurture or grow this thing. And finally, you're releasing that and it's setting you free. So that is really beautiful energy. I love that for you guys. I love that for you, Cancer. And then, yeah, I want to do the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? That's that Ten of Swords energy. And that's the full moon in Capricorn. I want to pull a Divine Feminine Oracle clear for you guys to close. Oh, okay. Well, that was quick. And we got Akalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Everything happens for my liberation. Everything that you've been through has been for your liberation, right? This whole cycle, it has been to help to free you, to liberate you, right? You notice how she looks like she's surrounded by a ring of fire. And we had the fire card here. So it's like your fire is being ignited. And I really, really like that. It's like you may bend, right? But you are never broken. And there may have been moments I'm feeling for you guys during this journey where you felt very much as though you were broken, as though you were going to break, as though there was a part of you that was broken that was never fully going to heal. And that part of you has finally healed. You have finally liberated yourself. You have finally let go. And you've understood where this energy of feeling stuck and feeling trapped, That is the energy that ultimately liberated you. Once you realized that the only person that can trap you is you, you were able to set yourself free. And you saw how you, like, these situations may have seemed painful. There may have been moments of almost feeling like a victim, but you rose up out of that energy, right? And through rising up out of that energy, like, you rise so much more whole and so much more liberated and so much more full and complete than you ever were before. And I want to look and see in the book what it says about her, as this is the closing message. What is the message for you? Many of us exert tremendous energy in the effort to not break or fall apart. We resist our grief, our heartache, or we deny the need to change until the choice no longer feels like our own. Something sideswipes us in our ordinary life and shatters who we think we are and how we identify ourselves. Here's what Akalanda reminds us. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. If we are always broken, we can never break. Interesting. Akalanda is the most intimate and personally powerful goddess because she meets us in those moments where we can feel most alone, most exposed, and most afraid. She models how to thrive in the midst of change. She uses pain to joyfully and purposefully transform. She sees everything as an opportunity to release what isn't serving her. And she knows that being broken isn't a failure or something we should avoid. It's actually the whole point. We are here to let our ideas of ourselves go up in flames, right? Fire. So that beneath the ashes, the soft core of who we truly are arises, which is the moon. And so that we remember that it's not the heart that ever breaks, it's the ego. The heart only ever expands. Okay, I really like that. And so the soul voice meditation is, what heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? And the intention is, as the card says, everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So I love that. That is absolutely gorgeous energy. Good for you guys. I am so right. And then on the bottom of the deck here, Catherine Labore, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Once we release what is not meant for us, we're able to step into what truly is meant for us. Yes. So beautiful, powerful, profound. This is going to be an intense January for you, or it already has been. Sometimes if these readings don't resonate at the beginning of the month, check back at the end of the month. Sometimes this is a little bit ahead. Sometimes this is a little behind. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't resonate at all. But if it does resonate, this is beautiful, powerful healing work that you guys have done. And there is so much beauty and abundance in store for you as a result of this pain that has transformed you, right? You are liberated. So go experience that liberation. If you like this video, like this video. If you want a personal reading or a healing, I do really powerful, profound energy healings. I work with a modality called Belvaspata, Angelic healing of the heart, sometimes also known as the healing modality of miracles. It can really help to work through some of these energies and to reconnect you with your divinity, to help to liberate you, to help you to gain that clarity that is necessary in order to move forward. And trust me, seeing the energies here, you want to move forward because it is so good if you let it be, Cancer. I love you. I appreciate you. I will talk to you soon.